morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the river. Wow. How is everybody this morning? This is okay. All right, there you are. Wow, that's really cool. I came up really early this time. My computer's not being so wonky.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Are you here yet? Are you here yet? Are you here yet?
Luann is here.
We're a little
John
excited.
is
we have 5
here.
people on already. Whoops.
Yeah, and Brenda and Rick. And John shared the stream. John, Jon, John. Let's see
John.
who
Good
Jon John is. Whoever.
Yeah, Luann, I think you might have been the first one on here. It kind of looks that way. Good morning, everyone.
Hi.
Joanne, do you say your last name with a H or a J? Is it Trojano or Trojano?
And good morning, Carol.
Carol Allen is with us.
Yeah. Wendy, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Yes. It is Wednesday morning in Robert.
Trojano, yeah, that could be too. Wendy, good morning, Riverettes.
Luann says she wins. You win.
You get the booby prize today.
I love it. Wendy says, good morning, River Rats.
Yeah, but is it with a J or is it an H?
Is
Because
it
there's many ways you can say that word.
Trojano? And Tony, good morning, Tony.
Deirdre is here.
Deirdre's in the house.
We're getting all the rats together. We just need Diane in here now.
Oh, look at Robert has a new avatar. Is that what that's called?
I think that's what that's called.
All right. Cool.
Good morning, Jim Kupsik and Tony De La Rosa.
Hi,
is here.
Tony.
Sherry Layton Gatewood and Sandra
Hi,
Thomas.
Sherry. Oh my gosh, we have got a full house this morning. This is amazing. I love it.
Wow.
Oh, I have to remember to share out. Remember, I forgot yesterday.
I forgot too. Oops. We haven't even shared yet, and we've already got 32 people on.
I know. This is so cool.
Good morning.
And Jean Lorio, good morning.
Lorio. Hi, honey.
Oh my gosh, this is like amazing. How cool is this?
I
love it.
Cool.
It's like we're having a really, really big coffee party this morning.
Yeah.
Or tea, depending on your choice.
Did somebody put it in our group? We have a group, Angelic River Family.
Yes.
And we are looking for member number 500. Are you going to be that member?
We're at $4.99. Do you
We're
believe
so excited.
that? Oh my gosh. Yes, please.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
Oh my
Hi,
gosh.
Helen and Catherine Kovacs.
Hi, Catherine.
Here.
Hi, Sally.
Well, we're having a party. And we will have a party once we hit that 500 mark, which is going to be today.
Yes.
We are going to have a party in the group. It's a dance party with music. So get your jive on, get your moving on.
Yeah. I look like such a goof when I'm like dancing like that. Oh my gosh. I just caught myself doing that. I'm not doing that again.
Don't do that again.
No, that's
you're banned.
Yeah. No more dancing in my chair.
Oh my goodness, how's everybody doing? We missed some of you yesterday.
Yeah.
We didn't have a full house, and we still don't. Where is our Diane?
Oh, she's coming.
Hi, Sharon Ann. Thank you for coming on. And Wendy, yes, we need one more person to hit that 500 mark. And guys, it is really amazing. We did this in a month.
Yeah.
We got up to 500 people in our group, and it's not your normal group. It's not your mama's group.
Yeah.
This group is interactive. This group cares about each other. And we want you, if you want to be there with us, we are very open. We're not a religion. We're not a cult. We're just love. That's what we are.
Love.
Yeah.
And Sally and Tony are painting day for them. So they are, she says, I am sure dancing will occur at some point.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, we have a new name, Harriet Sams. I cannot pronounce your middle name, so I don't want to do something really bad to that. And Sharon Ann is with us this morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Sharon Ann.
And Carol's trying a virtual ball tone class today. Probably won't be able to move tomorrow. Okay.
Is that like an exercise class, Carol? I don't know that I've heard of that. Have you?
It looks like ballet tone.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it might be like stretching and moving.
Okay.
Speaking of,
Yes.
we on Enlightened World have a new channel. It's Enlightened Living, and we're going to be offering some stretching and some yoga and movement. So check that out. If you get a chance today, go over to Enlightened World, Enlightened Living, and like that page. That's where we're going to have a lot of shows. Like Miss Diane will be on at 9:30 every morning on there. Jeryl Ann's show will be there.
Yeah.
My Thankful Thursday show will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we are streaming there live right now into that group as well as Enlightened World. So we hope that you will check that out. And we really want you to check it out because guess whose show's going to be there? Robert's. Did you all love him yesterday? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's so yummy. And starting on Friday at Enlightened World Network's Enlightened Living, he will be on live for 10 nights at 10 o'clock Eastern time at night. Yeah. And Harriet says her middle name is pronounced New Ivry. Beautiful. Thank you for being here. And
New Ivry.
Carol says, yes, ballet and yoga. Wow, what a combination.
Wow. Okay. If we need to call in a stretcher, let us know. Okay.
We might have to take a trip up there to rescue you.
Yeah, we might. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to go on my phone and see if I can find us on
Thank you, Robert Dosa. Yeah, that was a really great show, wasn't it? Both of them. The one where we introduced him with Ruth and the one where he came on with me and talked to you guys. I love that. And I had asked him beforehand, I said, if people have questions, will you answer the questions? And he was very open to that. And that's how he is. He's so easy to talk to, and he really encourages people who are just finding their gifts, whatever yours might be. Yeah. He's very encouraging and supportive, and that's what I love about Robert. It's like, now, hi Sharon Boyle and DeFranco. Robert really exemplifies that no comparison, no competition, which is kind of what we're being shown to go into with our new world. It's like lose that comparison. There's that lack mentality that says, if you have clients, I won't get any. And, I do the same thing he does. I mean, he's much more widespread with it and more well known, but he's always encouraging me. And, he's even been with me on certain times when I've called him the big guns. Robert, I need your help. And he's amazing. So I hope you all will watch him.
Also, I want to say good morning to Sharon Boyle and my cousin Annie. Hello, cousin.
Hi, Annie. And I love your good morning, Sharon. That was so cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so how are you all today? We've got a good group here. Oh, 22. That's a master number. We love that number. So how's everybody doing? What's going on with you today? We used to say, because it's a weekday, just let this noise maker go by. We used to say, hi ho, it's off to work I go. We're not saying that so much anymore. So where is it that you're going off to? Maybe not physically, maybe it's virtually. So what's up with you today? And hi, Alex Renwick on Periscope. Thank you for being with us today.
And good morning, Brenda Riley. Hello. Okay, Sharon Boyle asks, does anyone know what FML means? Is it for my life? I don't know what it means. Okay, those of you who are techies, what does it mean?
I don't know. I know I've seen it. Tony is building walls today. Well,
oh my
you
gosh.
go, girl.
Oh, wow. I need Tony and Sally down here.
Yeah. And Sherry Seymour is watching.
Okay. Hi, Sherry. She just private messaged me and told me that the cupcakes were heavenly. And so
good.
where
They really
can she
were.
get them? Yeah. I got these, that bad word that starts with F.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. I just got a private message from my cousin. It's
Really?
F my life. Yes. Okay. So much for that. Thank you, cousin. Annie just messaged me. So,
alrighty.
yes, that's very graphic. Hello. All right. Yep. Robert says it's the rude word followed by my
Sharon,
life.
you're not using that one anymore on here. We're not censoring, but we want to uplift everybody.
Okay, Miriam, we got it, everybody. All right, that was it. That was a waker upper this morning. Yeah.
Hi, Lisa Fleming. Thank you for joining
Lisa.
us.
It's a pleasure to see you, Carol. I've never seen it either, so yeah, I'm just kind of like, okay. Yeah, my life is great too. And Sharon says she doesn't agree with that. They were just automatic. Oh, she has this avatar thing and they're just automatically generated. And she saw it. I want everyone to be clear. She saw it on her avatar that's automatically generated and didn't know what it meant. So she was asking what that meant. And she's not saying that that's how she feels about her life. So...
Oh, Robert's on the couch. Couch Club 2020. Yeah, I think a lot of people are joining you in that club, Robert.
Yeah.
Are these planes? Is that what we got going on?
Yeah, they're landing.
Oh, the planes are landing outside.
Now, this is interesting. Marianne O'Hare says, a lot of people seem to be at that point this week. And I can feel the collective energy going on. And she said she's channeling the zeitgeist of... I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word or not. The experience, the collective of the experience.
Okay.
She got mustard all over her face, so I thought that it was for my life. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Good morning, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy and Kyoko Arakawa.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Good morning. Okay. I don't know what that means either, so... And Diane's back with us.
Hi, Diane. Yeah, I see the SMH a lot, and I do know what it means, but not at the moment.
Okay,
that brain cell isn't awake yet.
Okay.
It needs more coffee. Do you have your coffee? Good morning, everybody. Coffee.
Yeah.
And let's be kind to each other.
Let's have some dolphins.
And let's have dolphin energy.
And I know people, now I know here in Florida today, the governor is going to come out and he's going to talk about what the slow opening of the state is going to be. And I think it's true. I think that Diane says stress level is high today. What is up with the planet? You wouldn't believe the dreams I had. I had a Florida cougar come at me, chase me into the house this morning. It was about 6 o'clock this morning when I had the dream. And it was trying to come in the windows and claw at the windows. And I was beating it off and trying to hold it back while she went to go get my husband, Sam. And then it turned into a person in a leopard costume that wanted to be my friend. It was very bizarre. But there is a lot of angst and anxiety. I mean, a lot of us have been on lockdown for about a month now. And other than the few journeys out to the store to get the essentials, this goes in waves. And it feels like we're hitting another wave. What's been everybody else? What's been your experience? So
okay. Yeah, Marianne shared that word and what it meant. Diane says Gatlinburg is starting to open up already.
Okay.
Yeah, and the SMH is shaking my head. Yeah, that's what it is. I knew that. I just
that's a good one.
My brain couldn't make my mouth say it yet.
Okay. Intergalactic blessings to you from Karen Carpenter. Oh yes. Has anybody else heard that song before? I mean, I was a big Karen Carpenter fan. I had her albums, everything else. And I had never heard that Intergalactic song that she did. And that was back in the 70s. So, wow. Diane said Gatlinburg is starting to open up already. Okay, thank you, Marianne. You are a gold mine of information.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Marianne. I think opening up too soon is going to be very detrimental to all of us. And I had this, it was like an awake dream where the angels were talking to me. They do that a lot. They talk when I'm very relaxed, and they do that really for a lot of us. But they were showing me that it's kind of like this, in this dream, that was all these people waiting to get on board an airplane. And you all know how that looks when you're in a busy, congested airport, and everybody's sitting waiting for them to say, okay, these people can come on board now, and then you go in progress, down the line. So in this dream, we were all waiting to get on board the plane, and people started pushing their way in. They were like already going down that ramp to get on the plane, but the plane was still being cleaned. And so that's what they were showing me. It's like the collective is like pushing to get out there. They're pushing to get on the plane, but the plane's not ready to take off. The plane's still in the in-between state where it's like clearing out all of the junk people might have thrown down or left behind. So it really was a very clear sign from the angels that we're not ready. We're just not ready to go in there to that mingling and all the things that we were doing before. That we still need to use caution and stand back behind the tape, because it's important to have all of the information. We don't even have all the information yet.
No,
and people are wanting to go out into this unknown that could possibly happen. And I don't like projecting. I don't like looking at what ifs, but we really don't know. And if we go and it's like that plane's not ready, then, that's not going to be a good thing that happens.
No, it's not. And welcome, Maria. And the song was Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft.
That was an interesting song, Sharon. Thank you for sharing it.
I enjoyed it. And Harriet is with us. I know Luann just said welcome to Harriet. And people are, Brenda, okay, so Wendy says, people are too impatient. Opening up shops and services could cost many more lives. Absolutely. And Brenda is hearing the John Denver song everywhere lately. Last year, this time, it was the Beatles. Okay. Well, I'm curious which John Denver song.
Sherry. So she had a visitor last night. Sherry, did you catch Robert yesterday? Because I know that was probably on a lot of people's minds last night. And the way that you bring that energy to you, you're open to it. Yeah. So you're open and your light's on. That's how I always say it. Your light's on. Yeah. And so if you don't want that in your life, then you can shut that. You can use the protection. And Robert's going to be teaching us a lot of methods to do protection if we're not open to having visits by spirit. I love the visits myself.
Carol is in Maryland, and she said her governor is trying to stay firm. Okay, wait a minute. Firm, even though he is being pressured to reopen things. We live, and Teri's living here now temporarily, but we're in a very isolated area. And so consequently, people here think that we're not as susceptible. And I think that's one of my bigger concerns, is that those who don't live in the big metropolitan areas where it's rampant think, we live out in the middle of nowhere, so we're not going to be affected by this. And nothing could be further from the truth. It just takes one person who is a carrier that doesn't know they're a carrier and to come or a character and come into a little town like ours, and boom, it's spreading all over the place. So
let's say goodbye to Stacy. Stacy, thank you for being with us this morning.
Have a great day.
She's got to go take a phone call. And Sharon's talking about her governor that is really being cautious, and she says he has also just had a little baby boy. So that would give you pause to think, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Wendy is saying we're getting kind of two different things from the UK, but the Prime Minister of England, of the UK, actually had the coronavirus and was in the hospital. So did his girlfriend, who just gave birth to a baby boy. Congratulations to them, by the way. And so they both had it, and apparently he's not taking any chances. But down here, let's see, there was another one that Brenda says, yeah, her too. I got a little lost in that thread, but
yeah, Maria, I love this. And I want us to talk about this too, about what are we doing to raise our vibration. You know, I don't watch the news, so all of this is like out there for me. But Maria says, I just keep playing songs of happiness and sunshine to raise my vibration. I'm viewing and acknowledging what is, and then changing it to my preferred outcome. You know, that's how we change ourselves, and that's how we change our perspective, is by lifting our vibration. So when we do that, let's focus on music. Okay, here you go. Name a song that raises your vibration. What's your favorite song that when you play that, you just want to dance or just really move? And mine is Happy by Pharrell. Yeah. I love that song. Do I have any happy people in the house that love Pharrell's Happy?
I love that song.
That song, you just cannot sit still. You can't go to another low place. You're just happy. And I love that he put that song out. Oh my God, I don't even know how many years ago. I used to have it as my wake-up song on my phone. That's how I'd wake up, to Pharrell's Happy. And Sharon says, I have so many, it's hard to choose. Give me that one go-to song.
Just give us one.
Just the one go-to song.
And I want to say good morning to my friend Barbara. Good morning, Barbara. And say hello to my brother Steve.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, Wendy, let's veer away from virus talk this morning. I'm really feeling that need. Uptown Funk. Diane, I love that song. I love that. That's so cool. And hi, Kamal Shah from Pakistan. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning, Becky. You have been so in our prayers lately. Yeah.
Carol Allen, Born This Way by Lady Gaga. Now, you can put any song up there, Lady Gaga, and I'm there. I love her.
And
she raises my vibration.
And Sherry Gatewood says the Water Song. I'm not familiar with it, but I am not really up on popular songs right now. So
Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl. Yes, that's a great one. So keep them coming.
Justin Timberlake's I Got This Feeling. Okay.
Yeah, you can put any Justin Timberlake song up there too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, You Can't Hurry Love by Phil Collins.
Yes. Sharon, Lady Gaga is fabulous. Lady Haha.
Barbara says, so many, love so many. I love music. Yes, absolutely. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Okay.
Absolutely. Any Metallica song, it works.
Lady Haha.
I love that. The Water song is Native American. Oh, okay. Summer of '69 by Brian Allen. Yes.
Oasis. Sherry likes Oasis.
Oh, this is great.
Yes.
Anything Live by Beth Hart, says Maria.
I'm not familiar with her, but that's, and Domino by Jessie J. Sharon also comes up with the most, there's been songs I've watched and went, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Oh, Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. Okay.
Sharon, Metallica are in my blood from when I was a wee girly. I love Metallica.
I love this one too. Barbara's Respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. Yep. That's awesome.
Country Girl by Luke Bryan. Yeah. Angela, hi. Good morning.
Okay.
And Robert says, I used to listen to a Native American song, Love Mountain. It really raises your spirit. Most of them do. And you know what it is about those songs in particular? Really all songs, I guess. It's that rhythm. It's the beat. And in Native Americans, you really get in touch with the heartbeat of Mother Earth when you listen to their songs.
And Sharon says Predictive by Lady Gaga. And Deirdre says, I'm just a lone pea in my gratitude pod of happy vibes. So
interesting trivia. Marianne O'Hare, Dreamer's Disease by the New Radicals. This song got Joni Mitchell eager to sing again after she had given up on the music business. And she sent the YouTube for it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
And Sharon Ann, good morning.
Oh,
she says,
I love
oldie, girls just want to have fun.
Oh, I love that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
bye, sweetheart. Thank you for jumping in and being with us today. She's got to go to work.
Okay.
Sharon Ann.
Oh, Sharon Ann. And Becky says,
hi,
I will survive. Absolutely.
There was the funniest little video that years ago that went around with that song, I Will Survive. I don't know if you all saw it. It was these aliens, and they were singing that song, I will survive. And they're just dancing around, and at the very end where they raise their arm, I will survive. And the disco ball comes crashing down on their head. It was so hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
I love that song.
And the 6345789.
And wake me up before you go. I love that. And Hey Jude, Becky. Yes. Any Beatles. I'm just saying, any Beatles, you can put those out there.
Maria saw Metallica in Bucharest in Romania last year.
I love their Black album. That I used to walk to that, and I would walk to the whole album. It was so good.
Yeah.
I'm Still Standing by Elton John. Yes.
Yes is a blues song. Okay. Wow. Did you feel the vibration just raised by even just talking about it?
Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. Yes. Oh, Kelly Clarkson has some amazing songs that'll raise you up. I love her.
Absolutely. So,
I love that. Thank you all. Thank you for doing that this morning.
Yeah, that was great.
We have some conversations where we're just like not feeling it. It's going down.
Yeah.
See how music just immediately raises us up. It just raised us.
Yeah. Sharon got tingles, and Becky says, love these songs.
Love these songs.
Yeah, just talking about it made us feel better. So the challenge today is everybody put on a song and dance around the house.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. I'll even do that myself today. I haven't been doing that much.
I feel like dancing. Dance the day away. We're not going to dance the night away because we're not there yet.
Well, some are getting close.
Well, that's true. I'm sorry for you, but I got a whole day ahead of me. And Angela Ponting, I've been practicing gratitude to raise my vibrations or switch it when I feel disconnected. Yeah, it will immediately. Because, gratitude is the same vibration and frequency as love.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
If you know that feeling of love, that's what happens when you hold gratitude in your heart. So let's go there. Let's go to gratitude. Who or what are you grateful for today?
Oh, that's a good topic to
share some gratitude out after we raised our vibration already with the music. Now let's go into gratitude. Yeah. So share with us.
And I love it. Sharing the song from Greece. John Travolta, I got chills, they're multiplying.
I love that.
I love that song.
Do y'all love that movie, Grease? Some of you are probably too young to even know what it is. But I love it. I love to move it. Yeah, I like that one too, Robert.
Absolutely.
So your gratitude, let's start sharing that. What or who? You can put a person in there too.
Yeah.
What are you grateful for today?
You know what? I know this is going to sound really, really strange, but I am grateful for the positive outcomes of this virus. I am grateful for the fact that it provided this. Good morning, C. Megan. For this family that it's provided us. I am so grateful for the time that I've had to go within and to go on this new spiritual journey that I'm on. There's so many things I'm grateful for right now. Barbara says, I was going to turn the Pandora on, instead you girls. Now even more after I sign off. Absolutely, music changes the vibration.
It's a music kind of day.
Yes.
So we're getting some gratitude in. Barbara Falowski, is that how you say it?
Falowski.
She said Mother Earth. Angela Ponting, I'm grateful for the little pup sleeping by my side.
Aw.
How sweet is that?
And Deirdre says, I'm grateful for all my river family homies. Yeah.
And
I
Sherry
am
Layton
too.
Gatewood, this show with you ladies and all the other wonderful souls that
you.
gather
Yeah.
here. Thank
This
you.
is an amazing family.
Sally De La Rosa, for my life, I embrace it all because it's who I am. I am what I am, right?
Yes, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
Becky still gave us a song, and I love that one. Love Shack. I love that.
Okay.
Yes, we got Sharon Boyle, iconic movie. Grease. When Sandy realizes Danny is at the college and she asks what he's up to, and he says, rocking and rolling and whatnot, as he has to keep up his good appearances for the boy. I remember that scene so well. I remember the look on her face. Has that ever happened to any of you? You thought somebody was a very special person and they just kind of dissed you, you know, and it's like, that's telling me a lot about them.
Catherine says she's grateful for dancing. And Robert says, I am grateful for the planet Earth, Mother Gaia, which is healing during the COVID.
Oh,
absolutely. That's another one of the really, really positive things. I've seen a change in the river here.
In all of nature.
All of nature. And when you look at, what was it in Venice, where the waterways are clear now and you're seeing all of the things in the water. Maria says she's grateful for Smiley. Now,
okay,
what is Smiley?
Curious minds want to know. Yeah, and I want to share this one. Deborah White, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning,
she
Deborah.
Says, grateful for all my fellow nurses and our healers. And I want to share, when I glanced at Facebook this morning before I came on, I have a very dear friend down in Miami, and she is a nurse. She works with the elderly, and their home is like, I think probably all of the places now, the facilities are closed, so nobody gets to come in and visit with their family that are inside. And she put the most beautiful post this morning. I was in tears just reading it. But she's giving honors and asking us to remember the nurses and the helpers there in those facilities. She goes, we're the ones that hold up the phones so that family can talk to them. And and be there. And I'm emotional just thinking about that. It's really sad that when you're at that point in your life, you can't get the hugs. Yeah. And you can't have that personal touch.
Right. Yeah.
So let's remember all of our nurses, our healers, the doctors, everybody that's out there right now in the front line.
Yeah, that's taking care of our loved ones. Yeah. Sharon says she's grateful for the opportunities that this life offers, the lessons I have learned, my spiritual development and friends, and of course my beautiful children who inspire me every day. And Becky says, I'm grateful for all my friends that have had my back through this painful time. Bless them.
Oh, yes. Yes, Becky, we lifted you up every day.
Yeah. And Sherry Seymour says, I'm grateful to be able to live on this property. I fell in love with it the first time I saw it. Know that I have been here before. And if you could see Sherry's property, she's out in the woods, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful.
I think peaceful. This is remote. You should go to Sherry's house.
Yeah. She makes this look like the big city. Let me put it that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did we get an answer to what Smiley is? I still want to know.
And Carol Allen says she's grateful for the sunrise and the birds singing. Yeah.
Oh, listen to Lucy. Yeah, she's very vocal this morning.
It's the simple things. I think that's the other thing I'm grateful for is we're going back to basics. We're not so scattered and out there. And so we're finding gratitude in the simplest of pleasures, that's really so important. It's really important.
And that was Monday night. We do an intentions group, and Monday night that was the big message that came through for me to give to everybody was keep it simple. Go back to the basics. Okay. And like Sharon Boyle's gratitude, she's grateful for the opportunities that this life offers, the lessons I have learned, my spiritual development and friends. And of course, my beautiful daughters, my children who inspire me every day. It's simple, people. It's looking at the simple stuff in your life, not all that material stuff that we were so eager to collect before. That's not even important anymore.
And Smiley is a Romanian singer. And Diane says, I'm grateful. Too many things to count. Truly, just eternally grateful to be alive. And
me too.
It's so important. Yeah. And Luann says she is grateful to be born in these times of the Great Awakening, allowing us to play a major role in waking up the planet. Absolutely. This is a golden opportunity, and not one that all souls get to have.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Deborah says she feels blessed to be here. We're so happy you're here this morning, Deborah. Thank you for being with us.
Hi.
And I don't know if you're a member of our family or not. I apologize if you are, because, we've had such an explosion and growth in our group.
Yeah.
I have to go, and sometimes we do that. We go see, okay, who's our new members and who are we not that familiar with yet?
Right.
And we want all of you to just share with us some of your personality and what you're like, so we can get to know you better too. We're going to have a party. We're going to reach that 500 mark probably today. And we're going to have a Zoom party where you can actually come onto Zoom with us if you want. And we'll do it in the group because it's our celebration. And we're going to dance. We're going to sing. We're going to do whatever. We'll make funny faces at each other. It'll be a really beautiful time together so we can get to know each other. Yeah. So if you're not in our Angelic River family yet, where's our Wendy? Angelic River family is the name of the group. And we want you there.
And Becky wants to say that she felt it, ladies. Love you all. I mean, we've been holding Becky up. She just lost her mom, and it's been a really difficult time for her, as well it should be and is. And so she did feel us lifting her up. And Julie says she's grateful for all that God has given her and her family and friends.
Yeah,
thank you, Lord. Absolutely.
I love Becky's.
Yeah,
I'm so blessed to have seen and felt the angels as well. They were very present at the time. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, Becky. I knew they were there, honey. And as we prayed and we sent the angels to be with you, to help you, I knew they were there.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that you saw them and you felt them.
And Sally De La Rosa says, I'm always grateful when others validate the things I was picking up on. That does make a big difference in our lives, because especially I've got that golden rule. If I hear something 3 times from different sources, then it is a real strong, definitive message that I need to pay attention and take it to heart. Yeah. So absolutely. And Becky says she believes.
I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the key to it, to seeing them, to hearing them, is to have that belief that angels are real and they do exist, and they really do.
Okay, Maria, you're stumping me again. Can you, I don't know if that's another language or,
well, Robert said he knows a little Romanian, so maybe it is.
Robert, can you help? Brenda says, I'm grateful not knowing what day it is. Isn't that really kind of nice? I mean, we were all joking around saying what day, this day, that day. But yeah, it's kind of nice to like, at least for me, because we do have a bit of a set schedule with Teri with her shows and everything. We have to be kind of a little more conscious of what day it is, but I'll get into my day and stop and go, okay, what day is this again? And completely forget what day it is. And
Absolutely.
And I like that.
And I think that Maria. Angela, you may be our number 500. She's asking how she can get to our group.
Okay.
And so Diane, thank you for typing in the name of our little group.
Angelic River Family.
Yeah, yes. You can find us there on Facebook, and we love, love, love to have you in there.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, Maria says, yes, it is Romanian language. So,
Yes, Angela, about the validations. Don't we humans
Yeah.
love confirmation and validation?
Yeah, we do.
I used to every time I would go outside, I'm like, God, can I have a sign? Can you show me something? And it was that anticipation that I was going to see something. And so finally I got to the point of not asking anymore because I knew, there was one day that he just gave me something beautiful and magnificent without me even asking. I'm like, okay, I get it, God. I don't have to ask anymore. I just know that you're there, and I know you're going to show me something.
Oh, okay. Julie says it means thank you. Thank you, Julie.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. Hi, Wendy. Wendy is back. She had to take a phone call.
All right, guys, it's getting to prayer request
time, and our dear moderator and friend Wendy, is having some gallbladder, and she had a scan, and she has some gallstones. So let's send some serious healing out to her today.
Okay, and Wendy, she had to take a phone call. Well, Wendy, while you were slacking, Diane picked up that gauntlet and she put in the name of our group. So Wendy is usually so on the ball. If she sees something, she's like right there. Okay, I got this. And we love and appreciate that about you, Wendy. Yes, we do. And I'm just giving you a hard time right now. You know that.
And Julie says her husband is sad. So, they've been going through a lot of health issues her husband has. And so please, let's lift them up. Let's learn Romanian.
Can somebody check, either Wendy, Diane, Deirdre, see if our Angela Ponting was our number 500, so we can celebrate. I love it.
Okay. And somebody
so
said,
else we got? Okay, so we're getting the prayer request.
Sharon said she had a dream. Her dream is to get back to basics again. Mm-hmm. I will plant and grow and create here. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
So start putting your prayer requests in, because if you're new here, we do take prayer requests during the show. And then at the very end, I will lead us into a meditative state where we can bring all of those prayer requests and bring each other. And we're not a religion, as I said earlier. Our religion is love. I love to say that. And what we do is gather all of our energies together to lift each other up, because we're just all about being there for each other. And Susie Hope just showed up. Hi, Trey.
Hi, Trey.
Oh, we're at 501. Thank you, Carol Allen.
Yay.
Yes, we are celebrating.
Okay. We are celebrating. Deirdre has a question. A few months ago, I had a really big butterfly land on my index finger, put its legs around it like a hug for a really long time. Does that mean angel?
Well, yeah. The angels can use any sign. Our loved ones that are on the other side, that have left their physical body, can use any sign to bring to us. Sometimes I see butterflies or dragonflies. That's my thing. I always see the dragonflies that come. I actually had a dragonfly that came and landed on my cell phone one day. I was holding it up. I think I was reading something, and all of a sudden there was a dragonfly right on top of it. And it didn't immediately fly off. It just sat there and looked at me.
Aww.
So, yeah. Robert, you should make an online course for Romanian language. Sure. Although I've said right now that I'm not learning anything new at this moment. My brain is overwhelmed.
Yes, it is totally overwhelmed. And Diane came on, 501. I'm trying to get back to our page, but I don't know how to do it on this wonderful new phone that you showed me.
Catherine Kovacs, pray for me and my family. Yes, we always do. We're lifting Wendy up. She's in our circle.
And how is Daisy Wallace, Wendy? We haven't heard about Daisy in a while, so I'm just kind of curious how she's doing. Okay.
Oh, Susie Hope had a butterfly land on her nose. Yeah. That is so special when that happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. So what we were saying is put your prayer requests in. Even if you want to be general about it, you don't have to put names in there. But if you have a loved one, like a member of your family or a friend, you can just say that, a family member or friend. But we love to just put our energy together and lift each other up.
Absolutely.
And this weekend, on Sunday, we at Enlightened World, we have a whole day of live streaming, morning to night. And during that morning time, we're going to take your prayer requests, just like we're doing right here. You can type in your prayer requests throughout the day, and then I'll be leading us in a prayer to lift all of those requests up around 3:30ish that day. So come join us on Sunday.
And I would love to say good morning to Shannon. Shannon is in California, so it's really early for her. It's 5:15 in California. And Shannon and I met in a channeling course, and she's just amazing. So good morning, Shannon. She is just one of the sweetest people. Oh, I love her to pieces. So it's nice to see you this morning.
Yeah. And C has a request.
Okay.
Please pray for my angel pups. Megan Boo has some tummy issues, and Paws is having some ear inflammation. I could use some too today, please. Thank you and love you both. We love you too,
C. Megan, Michael.
And we definitely will. And Luann, prayers for my mom. Her name is Geraldine.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Robert, his request is continuing yesterday, continuous prayers for Danya, my twin flame, for the highest good. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And Daisy Wallace is doing great. Thank you. Good. At home. She's still at home. Yay. By the way, also Deirdre's daughter and the rest of their girls in her life, please. Diane Allison Beyersdorfer asked, Caleb is doing much better, has a diagnosis, upped his meds, no more seizures. Thank you for lifting him up. His energy feels so much better too.
Yeah. And Maria, I missed the worldwide meditation, and on the way home from the shops, I had a bright yellow butterfly flutter around me. When I eventually watched and did the meditation, there was a bright yellow butterfly in it.
Wow.
How awesome. I love those kind of signs. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And Deborah White asked for Wesley, Victoria, and Miranda, her children.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And Wendy says to see Megan, Thornet canker powder, good for ears. My old boss mom was a vet.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And Julie Kiss, 60 days in lockdown, no work for her husband, lost health insurance. A lot of people are there with 15th. You. May 15th, we hope he goes back to work and get health insurance back. He's still sick. God, please make things better soon. Thank you, God, and everyone with the strong prayers for us.
Absolutely,
Julie. We will hold that up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Trey, thank you, honey. We love you too. Thank you for being with us today. That means a lot.
And Maria says continuous prayers for the children. Absolutely.
Yeah,
they are really, 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 they're so confused by everything that's going on. I mean, as adults, we're confused, so you can only imagine how the children are. Mm-hmm. So yes. Yeah. And Julie says that C pulled a card for her and she was so on target about her special tree in her yard. So very good.
Yeah. And Angie Taylor, good morning, my darling Angie. We love you so much. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Catherine, we will put it in the Angelic Reiki group for everybody to see when we do the Zoom meeting. And,
and we'll send it to Michael. We'll make sure we get it to Michael.
We'll do a poll.
He's in that.
We'll do a poll in the group, and we will ask about the best time that the most people can be there, because I know we have people all over the world,
right?
And we love our global family. So let's try to find a time when the most people can be there to celebrate.
And Allison Neebs says she needs prayers. She's a healthcare worker and now home with COVID. Oh, Allison, absolutely. Yes. We will lift you up, everybody. Really zoom in on Allison, please. Please.
And Sherry Layton Gatewood says, my daughter, who was to be getting her doctorate degree this weekend, and all the other young people that they didn't get to have a graduation, they didn't get to have a prom. There's a lot that's missing from their lives because of the lockdown. So absolutely.
Absolutely. And Carol Allen says, prayers for mom and pop businesses that are struggling to stay afloat. You know, when we do finally get to go out, please go to those small businesses, those local businesses, the restaurants, those places that are really hanging on by the skin of their teeth, because, they really need our help, and they're going to need our
do.
help afterwards a
And,
lot.
You know, our darling Prince Pete Easton, he lives in Palm Springs, which if you've ever been there, you'll know it's like this quaint little place. It's not what you would imagine, you know, Hollywood stars, but that's where a lot of the Hollywood stars did live there. They had homes there. And they have these beautiful shops all down the street. There's like shop after shop. And when I was actually out there with Prince, and he gave me the tour of Palm Springs. And we went into these little shops, and everybody knew him. We would walk through the door, and the shop owners were like, Prince, and celebrating. And he posted the other day that a lot of them are having to close.
Yeah,
they're just
not shut their doors
they're
permanently.
not going to bounce back from this.
Yeah.
And it was so sad just to hear that all of this community was just, it's not going to be there anymore. Or if it does open up, it'll be different. It'll be different owners. And it was just sad to see that. So yeah, what you were saying, absolutely. Support the entrepreneurs, those small businesses. I think of Love and Light, Spiritual Emporium, where I live. It's a very small, new business. They've only been in business for a couple of years. And this has been a big hit for them. So any place like that, let's lift them up. Lift up the business owners, and especially the small business owners, because this is a tough time.
Absolutely. And we have a new viewer, Deveda Eva Fuller. And if I pronounced your first name wrong, I do apologize. Let's see. There we got some more music. Up in there, so check out the music, everybody. And it's that time. It's 8:21. Let's go into prayers.
We've got other shows coming up, including a 10 o'clock meditation that I'm doing this morning, and Diane has her 9:30 show.
Come to the playground at 9:30 with Diane. And they're both on different channels. We have 2 new channels now. Enlightened World Network, we're all very familiar with, but there's now Enlightened Living.
Oh, Zara's here. Hi, darling.
Good morning, Zara.
Yes.
Hello. And pray for all our teachers. Absolutely, Deborah. We will.
We do. All right, so let's get some breaths going in our body, because that's how we focus. That's how we bring our energy is to our heart center. So I love touching my heart center. Greg Braden taught us that wherever you're touching on your body, that's where your focus goes. And we want to be heart focused and heart centered as we all just come together right now. And we have a great group of people here today. And I feel your energy. I feel that love that's coming from all of you. So let's turn that love into ourselves right now. Let's breathe in love. So as you take a deep, deep breath in, imagine you're filling up a balloon inside of you. And this balloon is going to really expand with that breath that you bring in. Feel how good that feels to really go inside, to let your lungs expand, let your diaphragm push your belly out. Do that belly breath. And then deflate the balloon. Just breathe it out slowly, but breathe it all the way out, relaxing the body, starting to relax your mind, letting everything else fade away other than your focus on the breath and the heart. And with your next breath in, just remember some of this joy that we went into this morning. Remember the music, the songs, the rhythm, dancing, celebrating. Let's bring all that into our hearts right now. Let's have a party in our heart. Let it just really lighten up our energy and lift us as we feel that energy of love, that energy of gaiety and laughter. Pull all of that into your heart space. And then release it back out. Feeling your body again start to relax even more. And now, when you take that breath in, we're going to go ahead and center. We're going to ask Archangel Jeryl, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Gabriel. We're asking them all to come and just hold us up right now. Let's ask them to help us be very centered and balanced, feeling our energy really coming to one point in our heart, feeling it as a warm hug, knowing that we're protected. This is a safe place to be right now. As you continue with the breath, continue to hold that energy in your heart. Feel the angel wings wrapped around you, saying, I got you. I got you. You're not going to fall over. You're not going to fall down. You're very strong in your being, in your physical being, and in your spiritual being. And now let's ask Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel has been just waiting for us to invite her in. And we're inviting Jophiel in to show us beauty, to show us the beauty inside of us as we hold all of this wonderful love, the spirit of play, the spirit of being happy and uplifted. Jophiel will show us how beautiful we are. Take a moment with that. Just take a moment. And aren't we all beautiful? This group that's gathered together, this whole community that has come together for each other, aren't we beautiful? Just take a look around with your eyes closed. Take a look around at all of this community that every morning comes in and lifts the vibration. And today was a perfect example of that. Lifting it by your sharing of what lifts you up. And in doing so, we all felt it. We all felt energized and playful and beautiful. And we could feel that sense of wanting to just dance around and just be. And that's what the angels want right now. They want us to just be. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything at this now moment other than just to be. So let's do that. With all that love, all of that joy in your heart, let's be with it. Let's sit with it for a minute. I feel a lot of energy of just movement, like we're in a circle. Remember the circles we would make as children, and we'd just go around the circle, sometimes moving fast, sometimes moving slow. Just be in that energy of our big circle, just moving around, loving on each other, laughing together, singing together. Feel that in your heart. Oh, that feels good. And now let's all grab one of those prayer requests. As you're still in that circle, you're still moving around like a merry-go-round, but we're all energy as we move together. Grab one of the prayer requests. It may be your own that you put in. It may be somebody else's. It may be one that hasn't been expressed yet. Let's remember to bring all the healthcare workers in. Let's remember to bring all the teachers in, all the students, all of our government leaders. Let's bring them into the circle. Keep moving around. Swirl around that circle as it moves. Yeah, if you're getting dizzy, you can just you can stop the swirling for a minute. I felt a little bit of vertigo there. But the important thing is to grab one of these prayer requests. Whatever was put out there, just grab one and hold on to it. And pour some love into it. And remember also to pull in the energy of our dear Mother Gaia. Take a piece of that wherever you're at in your community. Bring that piece in with you along with another prayer request. And let's all share the burden of the prayer request right now. As we're standing in the circle, maybe you're still moving, maybe you're standing still. There is no right or wrong. Ever how you choose to do it is the right way. So as you're holding that prayer request and you're holding a piece of Mother Gaia, let's pour some love into it. All that love and laughter and joy, that lightness, pour it right into that prayer request. If it's a person, if it's a situation, if it's an illness, let's put it in there and put it into your part of the world, wherever you may be. As we share these burdens and we share these requests, they start to get lighter as you're holding them. Feel them now getting very, very light in your hands as you hold that person or hold that piece of Mother Gaia. Feel the lightness of it lifting up from you. See the angels standing there also right beside of you, and they're watching. They're watching as this energy lifts up, seeing the prayer request, seeing that part of Gaia going upward energetically, traveling farther and farther up away from you. As you continue to watch it go, you're watching that energy moving higher and higher. Keep looking, and watching it rise as it goes away from you, away from this circle. And it's traveling to the universe. It's going right to the heart of God. And God, the Creator, however you envision God, whatever you call God, you see that little speck now that lifted from your arms all the way up and going into God to be ministered to be answered in the best way possible for that situation, for that person, for our beautiful planet. You can't even see it anymore. You continue to look, and you know that energy is lifted away from us, and it's traveled to where it needs to go. It's traveled to where the white light of God is, and surrounding it and holding all those requests. They're all being seen. They're all being heard and acknowledged. Now envision that white light coming directly over you, over this little circle that's been maybe spinning around, maybe just standing there looking in awe at the fact that this energy was just taken. We loved it. We loved it enough to let it go, to let it travel upward to where it needed to go. And let's give some gratitude. Gratitude for the angels. Thank you. Thank you to every angel that held us during this time that we were loving on somebody else or loving on a part of Mother Gaia. Thank you, angels, for keeping our vibration high so that we could release those burdens. And thank you, God, for receiving and for hearing us and for blessing us now with this white light, this healing energy that's coming over every one of us in this group. Feel that. Take a moment to breathe that energy in. When you breathe in, see the white light. You're breathing that directly into your lungs, that white light. It's beautiful. It's warm. It's very healing inside of you. Anything that's in need inside your body to be healed, breathe it right in there. If there's a pain, if there's an emotional pain, breathe that white light directly to where that is. There's a lot of emotional pain in the heart. I have it in my heart. So let's breathe that right into our heart center and let the healing begin. Take in that white light of God's love. Let's take a moment and let it go all through our body, bringing healing to each one of us. Beautiful, beautiful. And now I see that white light turning to pink as we gather our energies together, as we share from person to person our love, as we share that beautiful energy of community, that energy of the oneness. I feel some release still happening. Release all of that was in your heart. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, God. Thank you for healing that takes place when we allow it. And that's what we're doing here. We're allowing that love in. We're allowing God's light to come into each of us. And let's share it with each other. Let's share. This is the part where we we really bond together. We were together in that lifting of the energies. And now we're going to be together to really send it to each other. And we call this our heart telephone. And what we do is we envision our circle, everybody that's gathered here, anyone that's watching that's not on the live with us, but they may be viewing it. We're including you in our circle, in our family. So gathering together, envision that there's someone standing on each side of you, like Jeryl would be standing on this side of me. There will be somebody else on this side. So envision that in your mind. And lots of release still coming up, and that's okay. Continue to release. So you're going to envision that person that's on your left, and you're going to turn and look at that person, and you're going to say, I love you. I love you. And as that goes around, it's going around our little circle, see us all intertwined, and it comes all the way around and back to you. It comes in like a love bomb. I love this because it's really exploded as it goes around the circle. And it comes back into your heart center and really fills you with all of that love from the collective. All of us that gathered and brought in that beautiful white light from God. So now, let's say it to each other, to the whole collective, not just to one person, but to each other. And the way we do this, I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to say together out loud, I don't care where you are, I don't care who's listening, it's all okay, because it's just you right now. Stay in the now with me. And we're going to share with each other. On the count of 3, we're going to say, thank you, I love you. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you, I love you. Sending out hearts and loves and hugs. Yes, I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here today.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us.
And we've had a lot that joined in during your prayer.
And I saw Jason Watts. I love you.
Yes,
and Abulita and Dirk.
And Tiffany shared
you,
out. So, you know, what a blessed, beautiful morning, everyone.
Yeah.
It's, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It was so emotional today. And I really felt that white light as it came into the heart. Yeah. And it was just so healing. That's what it did. It healed that place where maybe we hadn't totally let go of a loved one. We hadn't let go of a situation. And I felt the healing. I felt the release that came up. You all are so beautiful. I love you so much.
You absolutely start our day in the best way possible. Always.
I was looking to see who else we missed. Yeah. Hope Wellington Marshall, Jamie Raven.
Oh, wow.
Kelly Marie Birkin, Veronica Morales Zamora, Charlotte Polly. Thank you all for jumping in here.
Good morning to everyone. We hope you have Sonia a really blessed day.
Sherry Brooks. Sherry, my darling niece. Thank you for jumping in here. Oh, this is so awesome.
Oh, wonderful.
I love you, love you, love you. We do this every morning. Did you know that? And we have a group. Angelic River family. Come join our family.
Yeah.
And be with us. I love you. Thank you. Elisa Shepard, I didn't see you come in. Good morning. Wow. Yeah. You know, we get to this point every day after the prayer, and we don't want to leave. we don't want to leave you. We could just spend the day, just keep our live going. We could just go about our business and spend the day with all of you.
Absolutely.
Helping us throughout the day, but it might get a little wonky when we have to put clothes on.
Yeah.
Because we come right out of bed. We get out of bed and we do this.
This is raw and vulnerable. There's no makeup. There's we wear our pajamas. We drink our coffee because it takes us the time between the time we get out of bed to set this all up and everything. And so we're just like, you know what? This is what it's like having coffee at the river in the morning. This is exactly what it's like. So we just wanted to include all you.
And we're so glad you came with us this morning to have coffee.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. And to our beautiful new members that jumped into the group. Thank you. We're going to party. We're going to have a party in the group. And play some music. We might get in trouble with Facebook, but we're going to play some music. We're going to dance. We're going to sing.
Yes.
We're going to laugh. We're going to share stories.
Yeah,
so we'll
absolutely.
set that up and look for the poll in the group that asks about times.
Right.
We know we're in different time zones, so let's find that sweet spot where we can all just be there and come together. And even if you can't be live with us on the Zoom, you can watch us party online whenever you get a chance to see it. So thank you.
And good morning, Sherry Myers. I was so
Sherry!
happy to see your
Oh my
post
God.
about Dan and everything. So
About
I'm so
Dan,
glad for
and we
you.
always lift up your family. Sylvia is so dear to our hearts, and I know Sylvia got some new letters of love this week.
We sent them out
So
the other day.
I hope you heard that great news
Yes.
from where she's at in New Hampshire. And yeah, Sherry, I love you so much. You're such a blessing to all of us.
Indeed.
And thank you for being here. So
Okay.
9 o'clock on Enlightened World, our Mira Rubin comes on for just a few minutes. She comes on and just like gives a little blast about connection. And it's less than 10 minutes usually. So if you want to just have that little blast of love, you can go check that out. And then our beautiful Diane will be on at 9:30 in the playground. So come check that out and play with her and with many of us that gather with her. And then at 10 o'clock, I will be leading another meditation. You got a little taste of what I do. So on that one, it will be a little longer. So come in if you want some more meditation time, and let's lift it up. Oh, thank you, Sherry Myers. I adore you too, honey. You are so beautiful.
You are so important to this world and everything that you're doing with the angels and educating and everything. So, and I'm looking forward to reading your new book when it comes. Oops. Okay. So there we go.
Sorry, Sherry. Okay, so we're going to get off of here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You.
Everybody have a blessed and bright day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.